Good morning and welcome to another Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 live stream. We are here in Heathrow. Gonna be taking this Aer Lingus. No, not this Aer Lingus. The one we just passed. Welcome, happy Friday, happy finally Friday. It's been a good week here in the Flight Sim world. It's been a damn good week in the Flight Sim world. We had the big Fenix update come out. The plane is fantastic. It is so much fun. I've been flying the hell out of that plane. This plane, I guess. We had Fly the Line come out on Friday, so it's been a week now, and I've had a blast with Fly the Line. I'd only done a pilot's life flight all week long, which is crazy. I was always wondering what would be the one item that would pull me away from APL, and temporarily at least, it looks like it might be Fly the Line. I have my reserve still in terms of longevity and how things last, but you know, so far I'm pretty happy with it. I'm pretty happy. On their way to chasing the 100% score, which we'll talk about here a little bit on the stream because I didn't cover a little bit of information. And for those who are seeking that 100, well, it's a lot harder than you think. I'll be straight up, it's a lot harder than you think it's going to be. So we got Corey Plays, welcome in. Silence, welcome in. Clone, welcome in. Expecting 98 or above today. Ooh, expectations are set awfully high. P2, welcome on in. I missed the Beyondatc update. I think need to run the experimental version. Yes, you do have to have the experimental version. That is what I'm on today. And it's not like a big update, right? It's not like their minor, actually big update. This is actually kind of more like a minor update. Just mostly bug fixes, which is really cool. And some settings you can turn on and off now. So that's really cool. Let's see, who else we got here? Happy August. Yeah, P2, happy August. First day of August here, at least in the US for me. Time zones, obviously, it might have been August. A lot longer for some people. But yeah, I can't believe it's already August. I cannot believe it. Where has the summer gone? Where is 2025 gone? We're 8 months into 2025, and wow, I don't even remember 2024. To be honest with you, just, you know, it's a thing. It's weird as you get older, it seems like the days go faster, and I'm guessing that work has to play a big factor into that. Right? You go to work for 8 hours or 9 hours, whatever you're doing. You work 40 plus hours a week, and you know, then you sleep for the other, 40 plus hours. So like, your day is you get up, get ready, go to work, get off work, eat, relax a little bit, go to sleep, get up, go to work, do it again, and then you have your 2 days off throughout the week somewhere to really enjoy your life. And so yeah, as we get older, we just seem to lose track of time more. I remember when I was a kid, like, summer was long. Summer was long. Summer felt like 6 months. It was great. It was fantastic. Until you get to like around the teenage years. I think it was around the teenage years where I felt like summer was a lot shorter. It started getting shorter. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. Let's see. Let me get Valanta going here. Start a new flight. So today's flight, we are going from Heathrow. We're going to be taking this beautiful 319 to Dublin. And that is the MK Studios, Dublin. I'm very happy with what I'm seeing there. We got a friends invite on Valanta. So we'll go ahead and add that friend. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and get Valanta up top there. Button pushed. Cool. Let's see. Clone says, I've been loving Fly the Line. I started with Ryanair, and then I love how I can do other profiles and do EasyJet on that. And yeah, that's the thing that APL really needs. And I know Jay Russ, who's in the chat often, he has 2 copies of APL. Now he has a copy of Fly the Line, and he loves that. He bought a second copy of a Pilot's Life so that he could do another airline. And that's really cool that you can do, I think it's 10 profiles, maybe it's more, with Fly the Line. I think it's a fantastic idea. I think it's super fantastic. But the other thing that's really cool about Fly the Line is you can simply jump to another airline as soon as you want. Like, as soon as your sector, quote-unquote, is done, you can just jump on over to the airline and have a blast doing that. There goes that, I think it's a 787 out there in the back, flying out. Now, I do have the FSLTL. Ooh, I love the trail here. That's really cool. I do have FSLTL installed again. I removed FS traffic because I was seeing a bunch of white planes here in the UK, and on top of that, I saw a weird JetBlue. I saw a weird JetBlue. And I don't know if they actually fly. I don't remember where it was, but I was like, that doesn't seem right. It was like in Germany or something. I'm like, I don't think JetBlue flies in Germany, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong on that. I highly doubt it, but so I was like, okay, we're done with that. So I didn't reinstall FSLTL, and I installed the mod that reduces the textures, so I can get maximum effort, maximum performance out of it. I've not used Beyondatc for a long time. I use Say Intentions mainly not because I think it's better than Beyondatc, but because I pay the annual subscription for Say Intentions, so I don't want my money. Yeah, I understand that for sure. Yeah, I would totally. Yeah, if you had a yearly subscription for it, and there's no way out, right? Might as well take advantage of it while I have it. Absolutely. Like again, like I've said a billion times, I prefer Beyondatc for many different reasons, but obviously you have to decide on your own. You know which one is best. If you can afford a subscription and you're fine with what they offer, that's great. That's fantastic. Go ahead and do it. If you can't afford it, or you don't prefer the way the ATC works there you go. You have options. So feel free to do whatever you like. Garen says Beyondatc released 2 updates to the experimental without releasing the previous versions to the public. They do that. They do that so that the experimental people test it. So experimental supporter people pay the extra $30 so they can have the latest and greatest to test out. If there are known bugs, then they can get that all fixed, and then they push it out to the general public, which has a lot more users. So yeah, they want to make sure that the general people don't have all the bugs that might come with one of the updates in the experimental, quote unquote. That's why they have the experimental in there. Does everyone get experimental, or is it only certain people? Yep, so Clone, yeah, you have to purchase the supporters pack to get the experimental stuff. Let's see, what else we got? And tracking you in Volanta. Make me proud, son. You got a P2. All right, I am aiming for 98 today. I am aiming for that 98. I have not gotten more than 96. Today is going to be that day. We have 14 minutes for departure. So what I'm realizing with Fly the Line, is if I keep the... So let me bring it up here on the screen so you can see it. Down here, it's telling me the pushback. It's 15 minutes for pushback, right? As long as that's under 10, you don't seem to lose points. As long as that's under 10, you don't lose points. But it's also going to give you an additional X number of minutes for the arrival on top of the 10 to 15 minutes I have it set in there. So the lower you get this, the better, but not too low to where you might risk getting late, right? And then also think about you have traffic involved and all that jazz. So Dublin, we have 3, 10, and 11 knots. Let's see, pressure's good. Recent landings, 54%. And average sink rate, 177. Acceptable range. Temperature's 21. Departure is 33 at 8. Cool. Okay. I like that feature. I really like this, the AI thing. I talked about it before. I think it's really cool. I think it's really neat that they have that. But, so yeah, we want to take off on time, but we don't want to take off too early. You know what I mean? So while we're doing that, let's go ahead. Battery's at 10%. Uh-oh. Let's go to Fenix, go to import. Dismiss this. And that's imported. Let's go to load aircraft, instant load. Instapoppers. We're going to do all this jazz, calculate, and then, I don't know why. If anyone can give me any tips, it's not saving my settings when I change things in here. I want this to ISIS, but it doesn't save it. It also doesn't save the pounds. So if anyone knows why, there's no save button anymore. They got rid of that, I guess. So if anyone knows why, feel free to shout out if I'm being an idiot or something, because that's highly likely. External power is on, battery 1, 2 on, pumps are pumping, navs are navving, crew supply is on, lights rocking, APU is APUing. Down here in the bottom, we're going to go to config, we're going to go to manual failures, nav, scroll on down, IRS1, IRS2, IRS3. I guess there's no S, IR, IRs. The IRS is just bad. Bad news bears. At least here in the US. Click use aircraft settings every time. Click use aircraft settings every time. On the EFB. Like this is restore. This restores it. Now switch it to analog. Doesn't seem to work. And then I have units. I want it to go to pounds. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't know why they got rid of that button. Do I maybe have to do it in the config file, set it up for every... that's gonna suck. Alright, I can see the APU firing up there. Let's go and get her in it. And we are... what are we? E-I-N. E-I-N-G-O. E-I-N-G-O. Anjo. What's this? Alright, 153. And the cost index. Let's go ahead and grab this up here. Briefing panel. Fetching it. 27 and cruising up to 36. 27. 360. Bam. Over here to the left, we're going to send this to the McDo. Whoops. Go up top here. We're going to send... go here. Yeah. Send that to the McDo. And then we can go back up top here. Go to ground services. Go on down here. And that's going to send all that jazz there. Performance. All looking beautiful and grand. We have flaps 1 departure and 1 up. Cool. Alright. McDo menu. Atsu. We have 10:48 to go, so we're doing pretty good with time. We're expecting runway 27 left, although I've seen that they're taking off on the right, so I'm a little concerned by that. So we're going to wait for a flight plan until we get ATC, which we're going to do right now. Just started using Beyondatc. Oh, yeah, it's amazing, Joel. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Yeah, it's amazing. Basically, whatever the delivery comes with. Ah, okay. I changed it to ISIS as that background clicking noise. Yeah, that's why I changed mine too. I can't stand it. I'm very like noise sensitive. 121980. And then we're gonna go to auto response off for right now. Oh crap! My button's not working again. What the heck?
Not long to go. 10 minutes remaining.
I know, I'm working on it. Okay, I don't understand why. Clear. I got one button working. I have to do, I just keep forgetting. I gotta do a complete reinstall of Beyondatc. It's just now, ever since I swapped over to the joystick, my buttons are acting weird. Oh, now I can't, what the hell? This was working just fine yesterday. Oh, okay, let me just close out of Beyondatc, launch it back up again. Ever since I went ahead and I switched to that joystick and switched back to my yoke, Beyondatc's just been a pain in the ass. Makes 0 sense. Alright, let's see. Let me go down here, see if it will work now. Still not working. Well, it's freaking great. That's just lovely. Alright, well, let it load back up. Let's go up top here while that's loading up, and we'll go to APU bleed, power. Oh crap, why did I keep doing that? Why do I do that? I'm such an idiot. Okay, load that back up again. I did that the other day too. Will, welcome on in. Happy Friday, or is it Thursday? Will, I think you're trying to make fun of me. What did you have for the joystick? I use an Ursa Minor. The WinWing joystick isn't fully compatible with Beyondatc yet. I think they had it working. I think they had it. I thought they did a full update to it recently that made it work. Alright, so thankfully this plane saves all your jazz here. So now we just gotta wait for the APU to fire back up. And let's see if this button's working. No, I don't understand why.
Shamrock 153, ready for airways to Dublin Airport.
Dublin.
Shamrock 153, Heathrow delivery. Expect runway 27 right. Compton Tree Foxtrot departure. Squawk for 24.
Compton Tree Foxtrot departure.
Compton
Squawk
3.
4424. Shamrock 153.
Okay, so they changed the departure, runway, and arrival. Or sorry, they just changed the SID. Sorry, the runway and SID. 27 right via the Compton 3.
We'll contact ground 121.905 when ready for pushback or engine start. Shamrock 153. Thanks.
And then we're expecting 28 left.
You're welcome. Have a great flight.
Well, thank you.
Shamrock 153, gate
via
218. Right,
VATSIM.
request pushback and engine start.
Or left, yep.
Shamrock 153, Heathrow ground.
Okay.
Pushback approved. Face north.
Alright, don't hit that stupid button this time.
Pushback approved.
External
Face north,
power.
Shamrock
Good.
153.
And pushback. We're going to be facing the, what direction? North. Let's go over here. Come on. Pushback tug guy. Alright. And we're going to be facing the north. We are the north. Alright, that guy there. Release the park and brake. Request it. Hold it. Alright, pushback commencing. 6 minutes. Beautiful timing. Looking good. Let's get this dude going. Let's get that guy going. Let's go start there. What the hell was our squawk? 4424. 4424. Alright, squawking. We're squawking, folks. We're clocking too. Climbing up to flight level 360 on today's hop. And so I don't forget, let's hit the button. We got the yo cam working, yo. Alright, engine number 1's coming on board. Alt 4, there's so much going on in your head. Shamrock, I like that call sign. Yeah, it's really cool. It's been flying. It's been fun flying with Aer Lingus. It's been really fun flying with Aer Lingus. Alright, max there, and then trimming. Trimming, oh, we're going up one, not down. Alright, one there, good, grand. Okay. My favorite call sign is Impress from Canada, Canadian Pacific Air. Oh, interesting. Impress? I like that. Yoke cam is such a shame. Will, I blame you for all of my control issues. I want you to know that. I truthfully believe you were the culprit, and you sabotaged the system here. What? I don't keep hitting the button if it doesn't work. Taxi to runway.
Shamrock 153, taxi for departure.
Landing lights are on, engine number 2 is good, leads are off, all cars there, taxi lights on, and let's go on down here, takeoff config,
Runway 27, right
looking
taxi,
good.
Kilo. Bravo, Lima 21, Lima, Lima 22, Alpha 2, Shamrock 153.
Kilo Bravo. That's some weird instructions there. Kilo Bravo, Lima 21. Oh, I see what they're doing. Oh, they're doing some weird stuffs. See, I caught myself. Ursa's playing ball with ATC on my side. Speedbird is your favorite call sign? Oh, Speedbird's good too. Yeah, I like Speedbird. Lex is living on the edge with the Oak Cam on an Airbus. I'm waiting for the death threats. I'm gonna get swatted. I'm gonna get swatted. Captain Canada blame. Captain Canada has blamed Dan. Kip has what now? Captain Canada blamed Dan. Kip has JT, and oh, Lex as well. Okay. I'm the culprit of everything. That's pretty good. Yeah, I just blame everything on Will. It makes perfect sense to me. I can't see any other way. Right? There's no logical sense other than blaming Will. Alright, Kilo to Bravo. Left is clear. Oh, I was gonna post a video last night because, you know, P2 told me that Captain Canada landed with 0 visibility, and you know, I felt that was like an insult. You know, like the whole Michael Jordan thing, and then what'd he say? And then oh, what's the thing what was the meme that was going around? Ah, dang, I just forgot it. Son of a gun. That would have been great. Now I failed. The whole thing just failed. I took it personally. There you go. Yeah, I took it personally. When P2 put that in chat in Discord, I took it personally. So I did a flight. I did a flight yesterday, and guess what? I landed here in Heathrow with almost limited visibility. Actually, it was in and out. Actually, it's even more terrifying than having no visibility, because you would see the runway, and then the fog would kick in, and then you know what? You'd have no visibility. That's worse. That's worse than having visibility. I'm just saying. Straight up out there. That's worse. Far worse. Okay. Lima 22 right up here. Is this Lima 22? Is it that one? Or is it this one? No, it's 3. It's this one. Alright. We got it. We got there. Oh, this is Alpha 2. No, yeah, this is 22. Okay, we're fine. Where do we hold short? Here? Yeah, I think so. We're holding short here.
Runway 27, right taxi via Alpha Bravo.
Freaky Weather Friday streams. Lex -1. Oh, Lex 1, Captain Canada 0.
Shamrock 153, contact Heathrow.
Alright, we're gonna need to be on ATC a little dude here, so let's bring that out. Bye-bye.
Over to Tower 118, decimal 505, Shamrock 153.
Forza Horizon Simulator. Ready for departure.
Shamrock
Landing lights are
153,
on.
ready to go. Runway 27 right.
Shamrock 153.
27 right, clear for takeoff. Let's go flying.
Cleared for takeoff.
Runway 27 right, cleared for takeoff. Shamrock 153.
Alright, let's get this done, folks. Out of Heathrow. I will tell you what, it's been really nice flying in Europe. It's been really nice being out of the US. I've been flying in the US so much. I still don't quite have things I still don't understand some things when it comes to like the SIDS and stars. There's some things I still don't understand, but I'm getting there. Alright, lined up on the runway, bringing up those engines. And we're flexed. Muscles are flexed. Let's go flying. So straight out departure here, and then straight. This is pretty much a straight flight, as long as we get the same runway. 28 left. Nothing different that can be expected from a boring stream. All right, looking stable. And let's go ahead and bring back the yoke just a little bit in the Airbus. Will's cringing just a tad bit. Nice smooth departure. Gear going up. Man, I tell you, auto FPS is one of the greatest tools known to mankind. I think it may be the very best. One thing that's just boggles my mind is how that's not integrated directly into the sim. Like there's the dynamic settings, but it does jack all. Auto FPS is just so much more efficient. See, if there's anything ASOA should buy out, it should be buying out them. I know they're like free and all that jazz, but like give them money or something. Buy it out, integrate it directly into the sim.
Shamrock 153, London control identified, climb to flight level 180.
Alright, over to the left just a little bit.
Climb to flight level 180, Shamrock 153.
Flaps up, spoilers are disarmed. Bring up that nose a little bit. So I've seen some people who are talking about getting dinged in APL. I think it's only APL with being too fast under 250. There's been a couple times I've been at like 258 or something like that, and I haven't gotten dinged, at least with Fly the Line, but I've been very conscious about it. APL, I rarely ever get the over 250. See, here we are, so we're gonna watch that speed now. See where there's 250. Just gonna bring up that nose a little bit. You don't want to bring it up too high or too fast, though, because that's where they'll ding you as well. The double-edged sword. A little bit of rain. Clean up that nose a little bit more. And over to the left. And AP's on because I see we have a restriction coming up. Alright, yo, cam's gonna go away for a little bit. Alright, all's looking fantastic on this departure. Let's see, what do we got for chat? Nice to hear you again on my free Friday, and hit that damn like button, you salto zoomers. You've been instructed. Apparently in the UK, if you're cleared to an altitude, you don't have to follow the SID restrictions. Oh, P2, also, that's also true in the US apparently. I just let it do it because I don't feel like fiddling with it. But yeah, if ATC clears you up to an altitude, you don't follow that restriction. But if they say climb via the SID, you follow that, unless they give you all. Sorry, something in my throat there. Unless they tell you to do elsewise. In this case, they told me to fly to flight level 180. So in theory, I can just go all the way up to 180 if I want to, which I'll just wait it out. I'll let autopilot just do its thing. But yeah, apparently that's also in the US as well. If you know, if there's a restriction at 6,000, you do what they tell you to do. So they tell you to do 8,000, you do 8,000. P2 has, let's see, P2 you have to fly the SID, but without the constraint after alt. Dale, welcome on in. Good morning, Master Copy. How is Beyond ATC doing? How is the good old Beyond ATC treating you? So my WinWing McDo is on its way. It is out for delivery as we speak. And who knows when FedEx is going to drop it off at my door. But at some point today, I will have my McDo. We will see about a afternoon flight today. So I'm going to go see the movie here in about 2 hours. And then we have my father-in-law coming in town, so we're going to kind of see how things, what timing work out. I'm hoping that the WinWing comes early enough to where I can get it going here on the stream. I think it'd be really cool. Ooh, this is really neat looking. That's really cool. That's kind of what my goal is. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. And then, you know, so Monday we'll do a stream with the McDo. But either way, I want to do an unboxing. I want to do an unboxing. You know, it's very popular, and all the cool kids do unboxing. I personally never understood most unboxings, especially for items that don't really require much. Now, it's so weird because, so I've done a couple unboxings here on the channel for myself. Venom, welcome in, and thanks for the subscription. And I remember one day someone made a comment on one of the videos, one of the unboxing, and it was for the Turtlebeach rudder pedals. And they said they had gotten, like, I don't remember what happened. Something happened, and they were giving it away or selling it or something, and they had the original box, and they were confused at how it went back in the box. So they ended up watching my video to see how it went back in the box. And I thought that was hilarious. I was like, that's great. That's a great way of what could benefit an unboxing video, right? The reboxing. And then the same thing happened to me personally, because I had tried out the T-Mobile internet, right? And it came with the modem, and I ended up returning the modem, but I couldn't for the life of me figure out how to get the damn modem back in the box. So what I did was I went on YouTube and watched unboxing to see how it's supposed to be in the box. To get it back in the box so I can send it back to them. I thought it was hilarious. Just hilarious. I am not sponsored by WinWing. I bought this with my own money so that my uncensored... So this is my uncensored thoughts. There's a correction to this, P2. I am not sponsored by WinWing. I bought this with the money that you all are providing me here on the stream today, because Will owes me about $57. P2 owes me about $99. J Russ owes me about 20, and Master, I think you owe me like 20 or so. We'll call it 20. So, you know, I accept cash only. Cash only. I don't want that government getting my money. Great to be here. Welcome. Welcome on in. We like to have fun here on our stream, on our little community. We love to embrace and enjoy our community. I think the best part I have about doing these morning streams is that, like I said it before, but we get to cover so many different time zones. You know, like Will right now, it's what, afternoon for you, getting close to the evening. You know, and then you know, P2's up in Canada, so he's an hour ahead of me, I think. And you got people down south U.S. and you know, they're an hour ahead of me, and then you got the West Coast, which is really early. So we get to handle an awful lot of the world. You know, the UK and I think in Australia. Yeah, Australia should work just fine too. Yeah, because little chickens in Australia. Just say your intentions. The way my bank account is set up. All right, 10,000 coming on up. And landing lights are off. All right, we have 72 minutes to complete this flight. So if we go down here and take a look, it's saying arrival times at 15:01. 15:01 is what? Oh, that's the wrong one. 15:44. All right, 15:44. That would be about 50 minutes. That would give us with 22 minutes to work with. Okay, so we're probably gonna end up landing. Ooh, this might be tight. We might make a 97 or 98 today if the landing is fine in the touchdown zone. There's a chance for a 98. The timing looks like it's probable. Not likely, but probable. It's up to me as the captain to make it happen. So, it's not going to happen. Let's just be real. 2-8 left for the arrivals, and pop that in my little die here. Cool. I'm going to get a note for myself as well to reinstall Beyondatc. BATC, because I keep forgetting to do that. Alright, got my notes set, ready to go. Chew, I missed you, man. What's the new Beyondatc update? Glad you asked. We shall take a look at the notes. Oh, J-Res got me his stuff. Ooh, very nice. 78% touchdown zone and minus 203. Oh, he says so. J-Res has got a slightly better sync rate than I do, but I have a significantly better touchdown zone percentage than he does. But he's only got like, what do you say, 5 flights or something? So it's not like a whole bunch of flights.
Contact London Control 118.
Okay.
Decimal for 75.
And let's see, what was I going to do? Oh yeah, Beyondatc. Let's bring that up. There's the Beyondatc. We're going to go over to experimental. Alright, so we have, there's now a button. It's on by default, but you can now turn a button that turns on historical weather synchronization. During backtrack departure, prevent next aircraft from entering the runway until current takeoff has completed. That's interesting. I haven't seen that happen before, but apparently it's a bug. Rocket ship calls when wanting to change altitude are now based on the ceiling of the aircraft, allowing biz jets to clear up to... oh, I bet you this is for the Citation X. Player parking allotment has been reworked to use more of the available parking data from our real-world plans and should lead to more accuracy. Let's see. Bug fixes. When an approach/runway change happens, ensure the planned path is fully updated and vectors recalculated. This should prevent situations where you appear to be ignored or sent to the wrong runway. Ooh, interesting. Fix a regression where stars/routes that directly link into an approach transitions. Hold on, what now? Into an approach transition were still being vectored. Ah, yeah, I've seen this one happen. You will now be linked accordingly, as you did with day 1 of Beyondatc series. Cool. This is cool. I like this. This is a big one. This is I've seen it happen a couple different times. Fix to vectoring where it was possible to never receive further instructions because the player aircraft had not entered the vector. Yep, I've had that recently too, so that's cool. Fix the bug in traffic parking, so suitable parking. Okay, cool. Fix pronunciation bug, which was being called wrong call sign. Okay. Further fixes to prevent being unable to tune to a center that has the same frequency as ground as a nearby airport. Oh, interesting. Fatal error fix when player said hold short as respond to ATC for a runway crossing rather than holding short. Oh, interesting. Without doing the ing. If there's no altimeter, value of the meter does not say. Oh, I haven't this happen before, where like it will say QNH. It will just say like expect runway 28 left, QNH, and then nothing, because there's no ATIS. And then the rebuild of the SimConnect, no longer overzealous AV scanners should no longer detect any issues and block the file. Oh, so the SimConnect should no longer trigger the antivirus. And then there's some update for the airports. So again, like I said, this one feels more like the typical minor they always say for their updates, because that's just a bunch of bug fixes. I think this is the bug fixes to prepare for the launch to the general public. So the last update came out on June 27th. Oh wow, really that long? So I would bet next week you're going to see a basic version roll out to the general public. I bet you. There might be one more update here that comes out that might fix some other things if they pop up. But I feel confident that you'll see a standard version come up pretty quick. It's 1:18 Saturday AM what? It's 1:18 Saturday morning here? Okay, never mind. I totally lied on that, Venom. I completely lied on that one. Jeez. 1:18 AM on a Saturday morning. That's a whole day ahead of me almost. That's wild. Where are you at? Where are you located? I'm curious. Where did you get the Fenix? The only place you can get it. PhoenixSim.com, right? Is that what their website is? It's PhoenixSim.com? I think that's their website. Phoenix. Yeah, PhoenixSim.com. That is where you get it. PhoenixSim.com. Let's see. With the Beyondatc update, my whole comp went berserk because of SimConnect.exe. I had to reinstall that bunch. Really? Do you run an antivirus other than the default? Did anyone figure out the nav light situation in APL? Master copy. You're flying which plane? Are you flying the Fenix? The iFly? New Zealand? Really? New Zealand is that far ahead? Wow. I know when I watch Kiwi Mace fly, he normally flies, it would be normally around like noon my time. So that's 4 hours from now. I guess it's a crack of dawn. He normally he says he's streaming at he's drinking coffee at like 6 a.m. No, he does like one or two. Yeah, so I guess that's about what. That's slightly earlier than what I do on my streams, I guess. But yeah, he streams the crack of dawn. Okay. Wow. It's weird to think how far New Zealand is away from where I am. Like it's what, a 16 or 18 hour flight or something, I think. Is that right? That can't be right. Is it? Gosh dang it. Let me see, I'm curious. Alright, Chicago to, let's go to, Queenstown. Let's see. It says it's a 24-hour flight, round trip. 24 hours because of the time zone difference, though, probably. That's crazy. Oh, it stops off at LAX. This flight is a layover 2 hour in LAX. Wow. This just shows you how big the world is, you know?
London Control, Alpine 14 Delta uniform.
Yep, the Phoenix. Has that issue always happened, or is it just with this new update? Master copy. I haven't flown in APL in the new Phoenix update. I don't think. Pretty sure I haven't.
Continue climb to flight level 260, Alpine 14 Delta.
I want to visit New Zealand so bad. I really want to. I want to. My wife and I were planning, I've talked about it before, my wife and I were planning, and I guess we're kind of still planning, our 10-year anniversary, being together for 10 years is next year, and we said we're going to take an international trip. But with the way, the world's kind of, well, the U.S. is kind of looking, and I guess the world in some aspects, we're kind of going to take a little caution planning a trip internationally at the moment. We'll see. But I really want to go to New Zealand. I think we're talking about going to the UK though for this one, because we might go with some friends. So I think this one we'd probably go to UK, and then the next one after that, we're doing New Zealand. There's no doubt in my mind it's going to happen at some point. Just drill a hole, Lex. Auckland, all right. Is it Auckland with an A or Auckland? I think it's Auckland, right? With like a U sounding? Not Auckland. Daniel, nice. Love flying out of Auckland into always. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, Christchurch. There's a good show. What's it called? I think it's based in Christchurch with David Tennant. It's a BBC. I think it's BBC. Oh shoot, how's it called? I can't remember. Anyways, it was a really damn good show. He's like a detective and whatnot. Very, very good show. Auckland with an A. Auckland. With the new update, it started to happen. Ooh, fascinating. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if Jay's having that same problem. Come visit me in Canada first, Mr. and Mrs. Lex. Thanks for the congratulations. Listen, P2, Minnesota, June next year. It's right there. It's not that long. You could probably drive. That's probably a long drive, but you can make it happen. You can meet us in the Minnesota. I can show you around. I can show you around the Minneapolis area. Been there many of times. It'd be good fun time. Pronounce Auckland. Okay. Like awesome? Okay, so it is an A. Broadchurch, thank you for that. Yeah, Broadchurch, fantastic show. Auckland. Okay, so it is. I always thought it was Auckland for some reason. I think it's because I heard it beyond ATC do it a few times, so then I thought that was the correct way. But of course that's AI, so you can't really trust it. Auckland. Say orange peel in Dutch. Orange peel. I don't know if that's... I don't know if that was Dutch. Orange peel. And I just got blocked by half the world. You know my answer to that proposal, Lex? I do P2. Hey, it would be a blast. I think Jay's talking about maybe coming to join us. Master Copy was talking about maybe, right? It'd be a blast to go see the expo together. We can all rant about it together. We'll be the group in the corner that just talks crap about it the whole time. You probably know more about cricket than I do. I hear crickets are pretty loud, you know. I know, it's a terrible joke. That's a terrible joke. It's just awful. India played them? India has a cricket team? I don't think I've ever watched a game of cricket. When I think about cricket, all I think about is Ninja Turtles. Remember the old 90s Ninja Turtles movie? And Casey Jones brings out a cricket bat and he's like, new game, cricket. Cricket? You gotta know what a crumpet is to know what a cricket is, or something like that. That's one of my favorites. Yeah, what the hell? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna see if I can find it now. Let's see. Ninja Turtles.
Shamrock 153, London Control. Expect battery for Lima, runway 28 left.
Correct. Great. There we go. 128 left. Yep, perfect.
Expect battery for Lima.
Alright, here we go.
128.
Oh, not that part.
You did your job, now get out of here and let me do mine. These JV lowlifes need to be taught a lesson.
Not like that.
Alright, here we go. Here we go.
Well, it looks like you're the one who needs to be taught a lesson, pal. Class is paying 101. Your instructor's Casey Jones.
I don't want to fight you.
Well, tough rocks, pal.
Hold on. Hold on. I gotta fast forward.
Just do one sail, pal. Hey, what are you, some sort of punker?
What the hell is it?
Wear masks or...
Did I miss it? Oh, here we go. Here it is.
Go get him, roundhead. Cricket.
Nobody understands cricket. You gotta know what a crumpet is to understand cricket.
This is what I see P2 doing. That's what P2 would do to me. I love it. I just got banned from YouTube now. Playing a movie. Can you count? Don't count on it. Oh, ba-boom-ch. Master Copy says he'll attend it next year. I am certainly doing it. Super happy the expo is in Minnesota. Easy drive from Omaha. Oh yeah, Bucket, you're gonna be there too? Yeah, we'll all have to get together. I'm excited. I'm super excited. I'm definitely going. It's an easy drive for me. It's a 5-hour drive. I have family there, so a free hotel. My father-in-law said he'll have a mint on the pillow for me. So it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a damn good time. Let's see. About to head to San Fran from JFK. Oh, nice. Don't watch cricket. I haven't followed cricket in a decade now. I think they became world champions or something. Copyright strike incoming. Strike one. Thankfully, YouTube's pretty nice about it. Like they'll give you the whole like warning, and then you can clip out a little section. Now that I said that, the whole channel goes dark. Speaking of going dark, I got an email sometime this week from Twitch telling me that I've been that I could be an affiliate now. I don't even stream on Twitch. I haven't streamed on Twitch in months. Well, in like probably 2 months. I don't know how that's possible. I know like there's a couple followers that pop on, but like oops, that's wind. I guess it's pretty easy to become an affiliate on Twitch. I should pay Streamlabs the $20 a month so that I can cross stream, because Twitch does have a higher quality output. There's no doubt about that. Which is crazy to think, because you know, YouTube's superior in terms of being in the video business, or you know, streaming business. Well, I guess video. They were kind of late to the streaming, I think. All right, we're ready for descent. 46. What are we looking at for time here? So that's a half hour, about a half hour. We got 54 minutes. We're on pace for being about 20 minutes early. Not looking good, folks. Not looking good. We're on pace for another 20-minute flight. So that's arrival. So that means we'll be 96. Let's see, 7,000. We can do 3,000. Descent in progress. Bucket, thanks for the subscription. Lex is getting a lobby group set up to get me to fly down, and maybe working. P2, it'll be a blast. Come on now. Will join us too. I think Will said he's going to cross over the pond here and come to Minneapolis. That's what I heard from Will. I don't know. He might be telling you something different here in chat, but I'm pretty damn sure I heard Will say, yep, I'm coming to the U.S. to come to the expo. Like, I want to be in the U.S. is what I heard Will say. Will use a yoke in an Airbus or stream on Twitch is a contrast. Oh boy. Alright, zooming in a little bit there. And descent's looking pretty good. Ryanair 5 Yankee. Hell, at this pace, I might be able to do another flight. Hell, you know, like I said, like, we should be on the ground within, well... Oh no, times are off, never mind. Well, no, I might be able to. We'll see. Will says they hate just two things. I think the first one is me, and I think the second one is Airbus. I'm pretty sure he's gonna say I hate Lex and I hate Airbus. I'm predicting the future here, folks. You heard me right. Will's gonna say I hate two things, Lex and Airbus. Ready for it. Get ready for it. It's coming in chat. Flight level 100 for them. Alright, so we're going to be landing runway 28 left. It's interesting that, I wonder why Flyline can't get the runway touchdown zone. Like it said, based on what I was reading in the manual, it's supposed to try to figure it out, but it's been totally wrong most of the flights. So I have to set it up every time. Alright. Oh, I did update to the latest NVIDIA drivers today, which I know I'm playing with fire. But obviously everything's looked alright. Everything's looked alright. Nate, welcome on in. So it's weird because in the notes it says support for Flight Sim 2024, and I think the only thing that means is that multi-frame. And obviously multi-frame works in 2024, but like in the sim, if you change it from, well, you can't change it from 2 to 3 to 4 in the sim. You have to do it through the NVIDIA app or the inspector. So that might be fixed now. I don't have any concrete, I'm just kind of guessing, because obviously the drivers have always worked for 2024. So unless there's something I'm missing, I think that's the only, you know, quote-unquote 2024 support now. Will says broccoli and fat Karen, but now it's 3. But now it's 3. Are you using some update 2 or 3? 2. I'm on 2, just because we do group flights from time to time, and I like to have everyone be able to participate in it. So hopefully it comes out next week. Although I'm hearing some regression with this last update that came out from some people. I do miss it because the ground lighting is a little bit better, you know, what between clouds and, you know, atmosphere and all that jazz. But outside that, there's really not a whole lot that I've noticed. You know, apparently VRAM usage is supposed to be a little bit better, but I didn't notice it when I was on Sim Update 3. So I've been content with Sim Update 2. And now that I got everything kind of perfectly set up, my screen's been fixed and all that jazz, yeah, it's a good time. Well, bad news. I switched back to 2020. A lot of add-ons like SimFX and Chaseplane aren't supported. Yeah, I hear that, Nate. I hear it. I miss Flow. Out of all the updates, I miss Flow. Like SimFX is nice when you go through clouds and you see the cloud effect and all that. I like that. I don't look out the plane as often, so the rain effect and the takeoff and whatever. Chase plane would be really, really nice. I think chase plane is going to take a very long time to come in 2024, though. I have a very sneaking suspicion we're not seeing that until next year sometime. And I even back it further by saying, look at what P-42 showed off at the expo. Virtually nothing for 2024. Virtually nothing for 2024. And I get the aspect that there aren't as many people on 2024 as there is in 2020, at least via Steam. I bet you Xbox user, the number's different in that case. But yeah, I'd miss Flow a lot. What kind of CPU do you have? I thought about upgrading to a 9800 from a 58. Oh, that'd be a very big update. That'd be a very big update. Specs. That should pop up the information for you. Do you know if SimRate 2X or even 4X is supported by Beyondatc? I think so. Because all it is about hitting waypoints. So as long as it hits those waypoints, it should be just fine. It'd be no different than the default sim. It's just expecting you to hit the path. Heading to my meeting now. Be right back. RP2, see you when you get back. Yeah, the 90, I thought really hard about it. So, was it last month sometime? Sometime last month, I think. I finally got my wife convinced to switch cases. And so I was contemplating... So here's the thing. I had to buy a new CPU and we had to buy a new motherboard, right? So I was really contemplating at that point, do I leave my 14700K and jump to a 9800? Now, all the benchmarks I looked at, the 14700K is slightly ahead with percentage, and I mean slightly, 1 to 2% difference, okay? Obviously in Flight Sim, it's different. In Flight Sim, the 9800 beats the 14700K by a pretty substantial amount, and in other select games as well because of its cache. But I had to look at it at the financial aspect of things, because the CPU I got her and the motherboard I got her was a combo at Micro Center. So that was $300 for a CPU and motherboard. Whereas the 9800 alone is like $500. And then I would have to buy a motherboard, so we're looking at like, $700 probably, with the bundle for Micro Center. So I was like, it's an extra $400 for one title, and maybe. But then I also had to get DDR5 RAM, because I have DDR4 RAM, so then we're talking about another $200 to get me up to 64 gigs. I didn't want to drop back down to 32, so I'm like, I can't afford $800 for 10 to 15 FPS, more. I know the average FPS will be different, but like right now I'm getting 100 and I'm probably getting my max. Yeah, I have it capped at 100. So I'm getting my max performance, and on the ground I get very good performance. So I'm happy with my system. I'm very happy. We'll see in like 2 or 3 years when I decide to upgrade, but I'm very content with this system going forward for a while. It's a damn good system. We just need Microsoft and Asobo to optimize Flight Sim, continue optimizing, figure out some of these memory leaks, figure out the VRAM usage issues. Fenix maybe can hopefully dial back the VRAM a little bit as well, because that's a big issue for some cards. Like I have a 16 gig card, so I hit that VRAM often. I'm using 72% of it right now. So VRAM is a big issue, and if I ever were to upgrade anytime in the future, if the rumors of a 64 gig 5080 coming out down the road, like a super, I'd look at see what the trade-in value is on that kind of jazz and maybe jump over to that. But I'm very happy with my card overall, and it's really just this damn title that limits me. It's really this damn title. And that's the biggest thing is I primarily do Flight Sim nowadays. I primarily only do Flight Sim. I'll occasionally jump in some game. I was playing. What was I playing recently? The RoboCop game, the new RoboCop game. So I've been playing that sporadically, And then, of course, I'm going to go see the Witcher 3 concert in October, so I'm going to probably replay Witcher 3 for the 5th time or 6th time when that comes out. When the concert comes, I should say. And then I'm really interested in Battlefield. Like, the trailer looked pretty good. I'm not pre-ordering it, I'm not buying it day one probably, but I'm interested in the new Battlefield game. I'll consider that a possibility. It looks pretty decent. Looks pretty decent. I can get a good bundle deal, the 1900 at Micro Center. Yeah, Micro Center is a freaking steal, man. Micro Center is a steal. It does work, but only use for cruise, definitely not for vectoring. Oh yeah, definitely not with vectoring. Yeah, for sure. I switched from a 14700K to a 98. Oh, you did, really? What kind of a difference did you see, Venom? I'm curious. Only issue I don't like is the heat. I need to buy my first AI. Oh, you're using air cooled right now? Yeah. I switched to AIO probably 3 years ago. I was using a Nocta air cooler before that. I had 2 different Noctas I was using. But the 12700K, which is I was using before, with a slight overclock on it, was really getting crispy. So I was like, well, I'm gonna lower it down. I'm gonna lower it down. I mean, sorry, I'm gonna go to AIO too, so I can get, so I can keep my overclock and good temperatures. And I got damn good temperatures here in my system. Damn good. I rarely ever hit 80 Celsius now. I have it dialed in like perfect, with a slight overclock as well. A massive boost, really. Seems to run smoother and faster. Very nice, very nice. I was at 20 FPS with all my add-ons to 50 FPS. Really? That's very nice. Yeah, like I said, I think the only thing I'm even contemplating would be the Super series of the 50 series. But again, I don't know. It has to be the right pricing for me to even think about it. Honestly, it's the Fenix. It's the Fenix that really pushes the sim to the brink of VRAM for me. The iFly is fine. The 737 is fine. It's just the Fenix, and the Fenix is just heavy on VRAM. That's just how it is. And I don't know why. I'm not quite sure what Fenix does with their external app. I'd love to know more detail about it. But yeah, it's really the only plane I hit that VRAM issue, which is really nice jumping in like the CRJ, because it's like the best performing plane in the sim period. But it's because there's like nothing to it. The same with the 170. You know, virtually nothing to it, so it's a nice buttery smooth flight, regardless where you're flying. You're at 60 to 70 Celsius, very nice. 350 is hard on my PC. Yeah, the 350 is hard on pretty much everyone's PC. We had Polyot come in here, what was it, last week sometime, and he has like a crazy expensive PC. You know, top of the line 5090 graphics, or 5090 card, and you know, I don't remember what CPU he's using, but you know, top of the line. What do you say it was like? What do you say, 12,000 or 11,000? I can't remember, but crazy expensive computer. And he was like on the verge of getting maybe 20 FPS or 30 FPS with the 350. I don't have the Fenix, still on the fence with it. Is it a good as everyone says? I'm not an Airbus. Okay, so it's a hard sell. I am a Boeing person personally. I did the video up on the channel last week, I think it was. But I'm primarily a Boeing person. But I tell you what, when I jumped into the Fenix for the very first time, I was blown away. And then this update blew me away even further. It's a damn fun plane. It is a damn fine plane. Like it handles extremely well. The sounds are incredible. The visuals are incredible. Here's the thing. Even if I never flew it, even if I never flew the plane, I would be more than happy to. Let's say they came out with a 350. I don't fly the 350 as it is. I don't know why I bought it from Mini Builds. Peer pressure, I guess. But if they came out with a 350, and even though I might fly it once or twice every 2 months, I would buy it just to support Fenix. Just to support. Like, I'm not going to fly the Neo probably all that often, but I'm buying it. I'll buy the add-on. I'll give them money. Like, they deserve it. They are an incredible developer. An incredible developer. They truly care about us as a community and us as people, and they are very passionate about what they do. It's truly amazing. 2 nights ago I was hitting 80 Celsius for some reason. I was at 80% CPU usage, really. But yeah, the Fenix is a damn good plane. It's a damn good plane. Alright, looking really good here on the approach. We have 38 minutes. We're going to be really early. There's really nothing I can do about it. We're going to be early. That's unfortunate. So we're going to probably end up with a 96. Does anyone have any idea when the PMDG 737... So they released an update the other day, news update, and they said they made some really good progress with it. They said they've been testing the 737 to be in their new software, the OIC3 or whatever it's called. And that's going well. They're pushing that out, and they'll be pushing that out to the public. So the installer will be transitioned. That means it's one step closer to the 737 on 2024. I wouldn't expect it until probably September at the earliest. September at the earliest. Probably more like October, knowing PMDG. Now, they haven't said anything about pricing yet. They haven't said if it's going to be free for current users. They haven't said if it's going to be a paid update. None of that's been talked about yet. So that's a big deal for me. I'm such a fan of my iFly that I don't know if I'm going to pay for an upgrade. That's honestly the truth. I put a lot of hours in that 737 in 2020. A lot of hours into it. Like, I got my money's worth out of it for sure. I don't know if I'll buy it if there's a paid update, and depending on how much it is as well. Like, I don't know if I'll do it. I use the Fenix when I'm tired. Yeah, I've mentioned that before too. Yeah, it's a very automatic plane. If you just want to go out there and get a quick flight in, when you're, doing house stuff, when you're watching a show or whatever it be, like, the Fenix is a perfect plane for that. The perfect plane for that, for sure. Let's see. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah. I read about it this morning, actually. I read about that this morning.
Shamrock 55, November, Dublin approach. Expect the ILS runway 28 left with the pizza transition.
Okay, I think the cat wants some food, so I'm gonna step away before we get on here on the arrival, and then we'll come back for the flight.
Shamrock 55 November. Descend to flight level 070.
Descend to flight level 070. Shamrock 55 November.
Alright, looking pretty good on this approach still. 35 minutes for the arrival. ETA is looking at, let's see, 46. It's currently, oh, well, we might be alright. We might be within the under 20. We're still going to lose a point at least. There's a chance. I could probably circle up here and make it happen if I really want to be that crazy. But, okay, so, I was going to say this earlier. Okay, so fly the line. Fly the line. You have to be, to get all 5 points for the touchdown, you have to be on the dot at 50%. On the penny. Not 49, not 51, not 52, but at 50% on the touchdown. Which would be okay and plausible and probable if the touchdown zones actually match to a T to what they are in real life. Which means when you see the touchdown zone marker on the runway, that you can aim for that. But it isn't. It isn't always the case with Fly the Line. And that's what annoys me. That's what annoys me. So they need to open up that window. I don't know how, and I don't know what they should do. 48% to 53% or something. That's a grace period of 6%. I don't know. Something within there that makes it more probable to at least get your 5 points for that. Because there's so many other chances of you dinging your flight. Early departure, early arrivals, you know, coming in too hot, flaps aren't set, etc. There's other ways to ding the flights. But it should be, again, it should be hard to get 100%. It should be very hard to get 100%. But this is almost impossible to get 100%. Because you need every single aspect to be perfect on the tee, and that's just not going to happen with aviation. It is not going to happen with aviation. There are too many factors. In real world, at least, there's so many factors. So many factors that can play a point on all this. Let's see. Also, Fenix is the cheapest add-on for a plane. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, and that's the other thing. Fenix just cares about. They just care about people. It seems like they're not out there trying to make a crap load of money. You know what I mean? They just seem to care. Just seem to give a damn. All right, let's get the yoke cam going. Yoke cam's a yokin'. So SimRate with Beyondatc does work flawlessly. Just tested it. Long haul's incoming. Just had a phone call and back. Welcome back, Will. And Rumpelstiltskin, welcome back in as well. Good timing. We're on approach here into Dublin. Oh, just got an update from FedEx. My package is out for delivery. My WinWing McDo is out for delivery. They normally don't come until the afternoon sometime here, so I wouldn't expect it until, I don't know, sometime probably after 12 my time, so that's another 3 hours. So definitely not anytime soon. Based on the time right now, and based on this is going to take another probably 10 to 15 minutes, and then the ground, yeah, I won't be able to get a second flight in. I won't be able to get that second flight in, but hopefully in a couple hours we'll jump back on and get another stream in. Nate says, dude, a yoke in a Airbus? Nah. Well, okay, so here's the thing, Nate. I've gotten very used to having my yoke, right? So I switched to the Ursa Minor WinWing, but my landing rate hasn't been ideal. So I've been wanting to see, is really the Fenix, has it changed its flight models that much, like people have said, or not? And so far I'm proving, at least to myself, that I just suck at a stick. I just suck at a stick. I think that's what I proved to myself. I really suck at a stick. And I've done pretty well with my landings here in the 319 with my yoke. Who we got here? We have Tom, thanks for subscribing, and Ferris, thank you for subscribing as well. It's a dang good P2. Welcome back, just in time. It's a dang good time here. Welcome, Owen. Oh, I didn't see. Oh, yeah, the first name Owen. I didn't see it. Sorry, welcome, Owen. Aircraft aircraft feels a lot less responsive, more realistic. I don't know what the real Airbus feels like personally. I also don't trust a certain driver on a certain YouTube channel. So, you know, lots of speculation when it comes to the feel of the Airbus. But from what Fenix said, they tried to make, they were able to talk to some real pilots and get their perspective on it and dial in the instruments more, or dial in the flight model in more. And from what they say, it's supposed to feel better, or feel more realistic. All right, descending 3,000 feet. We're gonna bring out the speed brakes.
Descend to 3,000 feet. Shamrock 153.
Shamrock 153, cleared direct pizza. cross pizza at or above 3,000 feet.
Lex suck stick.
ILS, runway 28 left.
Nate says unsubscribed.
Cleared direct pizza. Cross pizza
I always
at
I always
or above
like
3,000 feet.
when people are like,
Cleared ILS
you know, especially with the
runway
Yocam
28
now.
Shamrock 153.
But you know, hey, people fly Boeings all the time with joysticks, right? You know, Kip uses Verpal. I think Kip uses a Verpal, and he flies all, you know, GA aircrafts and you know, the Boeings with the side stick. So, and then 757 Spy. You know, he's a very good YouTuber. I love him to death over on his channel, and you know, he has the Ursa Minor as well, but he flies every plane with it. He's flying the Citation with it, you know, the new Citation with it. You gotta do what you feel is best. And I tell you what, I love my yoke. I love this yoke. Yeah, there you go. P2 flies the iFly with his Moza. I think I'm finally done with my Moza. I finally got it out of my system. I think I finally got it done in my system. I would like to get the Moza yoke. I ain't gonna lie, I would like to get it, but I think I've gotten that out of my system. This is always a cool approach coming into Dublin. Did we get an altimeter? Let's see, what does my chart say? 1021 is what Navi's telling me, 1021. I'm thinking about Fly the Line. Is it good in your opinion? I love it. I'm having a blast with it. I really am. My question going forward, though, with it, Venom, is longevity. Longevity is a very big deal when it comes to career add-ons. I got 25 hours, I think, into it, and I'm having a blast, and I have zero interest in jumping to any other career mode at this moment. I do miss my leaderboards. That's a big thing. I really miss the leaderboards from APL. I really, really do. But that's really the only thing I'm really missing out of APL at this moment. I'll be back in APL eventually, no doubt about it, because APL is an incredible add-on. You can't go wrong with either one of them. In all honesty, you can't go wrong. APL is a little bit cheaper, but I feel like Fly the Line's a little bit more flexible with on-the-fly kind of changes. I love the. We'll look at it here once we get on the ground, but I love the. I didn't think I was gonna like this part, the human factor of it. You know, you got to worry about health, you got to worry about rest, you got to worry about entertainment and, you know, stress and all that jazz. You have to worry about these little tiny things, and they're very minor things to worry about, but they are there. And I think it just helps engage helps engage things a little bit more. All right, approach mode is armed. Spoilers are armed. I fly Boeing with a stick, yeah. So yeah, see Nate. I think it's just the forbidden thing with the Airbus. It's not forbidden with the Boeing, but Airbuses, almost all of them except for, you know, the early days, were all the modern stuff are all side sticks. Boeing's never gonna ever go to side stick. That's never gonna happen. All right, coming up on 10,000, making our turn. We're gonna end up arriving definitely 20 minutes early, so we're gonna get dinged for sure. Again, I can make a circle if I want to manipulate the numbers, but I'm not going to. I found a Chinese company selling an A320 side stand without a stick or tiller for 900 Canadian. Ooh, interesting. Going to grab the Moza when I return from... Oh, nice. Yeah, I just... I like the side stick because it does free up space on my desk quite a bit. I just love all the buttons on my Honeycomb. Alright, first flap, notch flaps are down. Flaps 3 arrival.
Over to Tower 118.6, Shamrock 153.
I really, really love all the buttons this yoke has.
Tower,
I love the
Shamrock
feel of it. I have it dialed in like
ILS
perfectly.
runway 28 left.
Just a damn good time. We got a slight crosswind up here, 19 knots. It's gonna be a little bit of a fun arrival.
Shamrock 153.
On arrival, we're gonna exit to the right. And we're gonna taxi probably Sierra 5 and then Sierra, and then we'll just probably park at the south apron. And flaps 2.
2,500.
And airport's in sight. going to get the Airbus sidestick from them. They are cheaper than FS projects. Oh, nice. Morning, Irishman. You came in perfect. Do you ever use FS to crew? I used, I was using Flight Sim First Officer. I like it. I think it's one of the best add-ons for immersion you can possibly get. I'm just having issues with key binding, so I don't use it because it irritates me that I can't get my key binding working. Just like Beyondatc is irritating me right now. Alright, gear coming down, flaps 3. I used APL for a couple years ago. I enjoy it. The only thing with fly line is short flights. I mainly fly long hauls. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that could definitely be an issue. 5 nautical miles out. My new processor's on the way. Ooh, what'd you get, Irishman? What'd you get? Which one is better, Beyondatc or FSA Intentions? I personally say Intention. Sorry. Oh, man. Will's coming after me now. I say Beyondatc. I personally say Beyondatc. There's no subscription, one-time purchase. You can buy the premium if you want to. You don't have to. But I definitely say Beyondatc for the win. You can't go wrong with FS HUD or Beyond ATC. Alright. AP's off. We're 23 minutes early, so we're definitely not going to get 100 or 98. If we hit the touchdown zone.
Runway 28 left, clear to land.
28 left, clear to land.
Runway 28 left, clear to land.
So right now we're aiming for right there for the arrival. I'm going to come in a little lower. I'm going to try to look at the touchdown zone really quickly and see if I can gauge. Here's that crosswind. See if I can gauge if it's actually in the right spot or not. It doesn't look like it. It looks like the touchdown marker on the runway is earlier than what it shows on Fly the Line.
500.
Yeah. It should be, it's like just past a touchdown zone on the runway.
Glide slow.
Alright, a little low on this approach. Let's bring that nose up a little bit.
Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow.
Making too many overcorrections here.
Glide slow.
It's between the first and second taxiway. It's just right past it, like a couple feet past it.
30. 20. Retard. Retard.
Ooh, that was hard.
Retard.
I was trying to get that touchdown. That zone. Oof, that was going to be hard. Ouch. I felt that one. I got the butt kicker and I felt it even worse. Alright, reverse is coming out. That was me trying to hunt for that touchdown zone too much. Alright. Let's see. Spoilers are disarmed. Flaps are coming up.
Exit next available taxiway.
And there's that. And so 45, which means at 48 we can go ahead and turn off Fly the Line. So instead of hunting for butter, which you normally do when it comes to touchdown zones, here I'm hunting for touchdown zone. Which definitely hardened me on this arrival. Dang. Oof, hopefully I didn't get dinged. I'm not sure. Landing, oh, sync rate was 102. 89% for the touchdown zone. That something seems way off on that. 89%. I don't know about that either. I'll bring it up here on the screen momentarily, but something seems off. Alright, let's go up here, turn that off. And we're just going to taxi over here to this gate. Let's see, what am I missing? 69 out of 100 on that landing. No, it can't be that low, no way. Let's see, I flew the reverse the other day. What do you think of the update? Need any help with setting or turning anything on? I can help. I love it. I think this is a great update. The only thing I can't figure out, Beanie, is why my settings aren't saving. So in sim settings, if I change something, it doesn't save. There's no save button anymore. They got rid of it. So unless you know a way other than changing it in the config file, that kind of sucks. I wonder why they would do that. I don't know if it's bugged and they couldn't figure it out. Nate says SI is better. Irishman's getting an 11700K, very nice, even coming from beta tester. Let's see. Make us proud, Lex. The highest I can go for my butt. Oh, that was the highest for the motherboard? Okay, gotcha. Trying to stretch my PC out before I new build. Gotcha. Yeah, makes sense. My back. 400 man, you did it again. I was looking out the window when you were landing and bashed my head on the wall. Fantastic. That was a standard P2 landing. I don't think it was that hard, though. I think the sound effects made it sound hard, but I don't think it was as hard as the sounds were. The trick is to aim slightly before the main bars, slightly flare at 300, pull the power at 220, unless you're coming down the glide. So, I've found a way to get the landings better, smoother, and if you look, if at least with Fly the Line, my landing rate is -2. What was it? 210 or something average over the course of 20 plus flights, and that would mean what, 7 or 8 flights here with the new update of the Fenix. So I think I had the touchdown. This one is just harder because I was aiming for that touchdown zone because of Fly the Line, and obviously I still missed it because 89%. That's crazy. Let's see. Have a good one and stay safe. Thanks for coming on in. Appreciate it. Spilled my whiskey. Do you have a Discord? I can hit you up on Discord and troubleshoot. Yeah, pop in exclamation point is Discord. You can join the Discord. Exclamation point Discord. Nate's gonna be right back. Did you change your sensitivities? Yes. Only thing left to do is get the damn card. I don't know, like, I don't... You'd have to look at some benchmarks, though, Irishman. Look at some benchmarks to see, are you actually going to get much if you jump from that 39 to the 58? I don't know. I don't know if you would. You know, frame gen, you know, multi-frame gen, maybe if you're willing to go down that route, but for the core CPU or GPU, I don't know. All right, too fast. Slow it down. Slow. Still too fast. Stop. Too fast. Oh, it's broken. All right, probably can break a set. What did we say at 45? So yeah, we can turn off it now, but we're gonna wait to turn it off. I'm gonna turn off Beyond ATC so I don't waste credits on that. I have to reauthorize freaking YouTube Studios because it's being goofy. 84%. Good, good. All right, chat's back, and yeah, there's Discord for you. My taskbar isn't working. What's going on with your taskbar? Leave it on the yoke. Take the stick on the right hand. Is there anything better than J2 Holiday? That's why I got the processor. Oh, yeah, I hear you. Okay. So, what's that saying? Is that our current time? Yeah, it's our current time. Fantastic. All right, so let's bring up... Oops. We're going to bring up this dude. So, you see 89%. Where did I land? So, the touchdown zone is, like, right here. Can we see Beyondatc? Let's see. Zoom out here. This is touchdown, right? Landing is there. Okay, yeah. So if we aim, let's just look at, just kind of break it down a little bit here. So the touchdown marker was like right here. I landed right here. But looking at this, here's S1. Sierra 1's right here. This is the middle, it looks like. And based on what Beyondatc said, like I landed in the touchdown. I landed at the 50% mark. Is everyone seeing what I'm seeing? Does that make sense? S1's here. S1's here. That's 25%. That's 75%. And this is 50%. Based on what Beyondatc's saying here, like I hit the 50% mark. Ooh, 408. Ouch. That was hard. So I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. I'm at a loss for words of how to make this work perfectly. All right, let's go to N. Okay, hold on. Before we do N flight, let's go over here. Let's do proper pilots. We're gonna go to ground services. We're gonna go GPU chocks, jetway, go up top here, external power, engine 1 and 2. All right, there's our air links. And then let's bring back up our fly to line. So here's fly line. We're gonna hit end flight and see what our score was today. $96 out of 100. So if we click on score breakdown, we're gonna see here I lost 1 point. Oh wow, I got on time. I lost. Wait, hold up here. Hold up. I lost 1 point. So I should be at 98. What the hell? I should be at 98. I'm saving this. I should be at 98. This is crazy stuff here. All right, so looking at the stuff here. So I made it in within minus 15. So I got 5 points there. I got the max of 5 points for those three. Sync rate was minus 102. But hit the touchdown zone. I got, oh, hold on. Oh, that's why. Okay, that's why. Yeah, I lost my points because of the touchdown zone. Never mind. Damn. Which means if I would have hit the touchdown zone, I could have probably got the 100. But again, so if we hit over the exclamation mark here, 5 points for the perfect center line. You have to exactly at 50%. Exactly at 50% to hit the 100%. So I honestly think the best I'm going to ever be able to do is 98%. I think 50% is going to be damn near impossible. Damn near impossible. I got no negatives on that flight. Very, very good. Thankfully, they don't grade you on your landing rate, your touchdown rate, because 102 average sync rate's 279. Yeah, it was a little hard. They said I touched down here. Is that the front nose? It's got to be front nose then. This has got to be counting nose. So maybe it's not the actual touchdown itself, but it's the front nose. Because I felt like I touched down right here and I brought that nose down really hard. So it's got to be the nose. Okay, my next flight I'm going to test this theory out. I'm going to go ahead and touch down sooner, but make sure my nose touched down on the touchdown marker. Which is wrong in real life, but I'm going to test that theory out. It's got to be the nose that's going to be coming down, right? Based on everything I'm seeing, it's got to be that nose. Let's hit continue on here and see what we did. It will allow me to go from 2.5 hertz to 5.3 on 8 threads. Oh, no, very nice. I just did the CPU update. I just did BIOS update this morning. Very, very nice. Can I do a self promo? Oh, of course, yeah, Beanie Baby. Go ahead, pop it in. You should be able to do. You should be able to do links. If not, I can improve it. Yeah, go ahead. So I made 415 bucks out of that one. XP 131. Very, very nice. Hit continue. We'll see what happens next. Shift completed. That's one thing I really enjoy about Fly Line. Touchdown rate means nothing in real life. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Maybe the G's, it's too hard, generates report, but touchdown is everything, and time is important to the airlines. Yeah, Clone, that's a great point. That's a damn good point. Obviously, yeah, you don't want to hit down hard, right, in real life. You don't want that, but more importantly, you need to be in the zone so that you can exit the runway as fast as possible because you get other planes coming behind you. So you need to hit that touchdown zone. You don't want to float, like we try to hit for the butter. I didn't think about that. That's a good point. That's a damn good point. That's a damn good point. I didn't see the link. Mods, can you pop the link? Do you have access to his link? I'm not sure if it's working or not. Yeah, you missed a flight. Sorry, Matthew. I'm going to do one, though, in a couple hours. I'm going to try to do one in a couple hours. So hopefully I do. Go and see the airplane movie again, Lex. Well, I'm kind of going to see a Leslie Nielsen movie, kind of today. It's Liam Neeson, but I'm going to go see Naked Gun here in a couple hours. So that's why we're just going to do the one flight this morning, because I'm going to go see that movie here. I'm going to leave here in about 50 minutes. I think the Phoenix landing sound is based on G's, not touchdown rate. I agree with the fly, feet per minute doesn't mean anything. Yeah, I'm excited. So we got 48 bucks on that, or sorry, 438 bucks on that XP 218. We got one skill point. And now it's time to do things. So let's go check out our stats. My rest was pretty good last time I checked. Rest was at 77, now it's 73. So we can put some rest in there. and do some meditation. I think that's all we have to worry about. Life satisfaction is really good. Life events, we're at 86. Hobbies, and yeah, so let's go ahead. We're gonna just focus on relaxing and chilling. So we're gonna sleep. We're gonna sleep. We're going to listen to some music, so relaxation. We're going to let's see, let's listen to a podcast, and let's do a puzzle, and then maybe let's do a hobby too. Let's do didn't I unlock? Oh, here we go. Video games. I thought I unlocked. I guess video games is the one I unlocked. All right, let's do video games. Actually, let's switch things around here. Let's do puzzles. Let's relax. Let's do video games first, because then we can relax afterwards. All right, let's do that. And then we're going to accept it. Oh, yeah, it's a good point, Bean. Yeah, join the Discord and pop it in there. Yeah. Plane is auto going to the shower. Sounds good, Master Copy. Whoa, raged. I lost 1 with emotional well-being, 1 emotional state, life satisfaction, stressories, and achievements. Holy cow, I raged for the video game. That sounds like real game, real life me. All right, hit continue up here. And let's see, 10,000 in the bank account. Damn, making some good money. 7 minutes late. Okay, that's a big deal. 7 minutes late means the next flight's going to be 7 minutes late as well. So I got 24 flight hours in so far. Fantastic. Alright, sorry, just responding to my wife. Okay, what is this? This is Fly the Line. This is a career mode, just flights, Fly the Line. I've been flying it, love it, it's a great time. So my next 2 flights I have, what is that noise? Oh, here we go. So 8 minutes for pushback. Holy crap. Alright, so if we do another flight later on today, I gotta make sure I get my ass moving. I gotta be pushed back and rolling within 8 minutes. Holy shoot. Okay, that's really pushing out time. Okay, I gotta figure out something. Okay, so let's go in skill points real quick. Let's go. I got some time yet to do some things. Okay, so what I want to do next is actually I want to go over here and I want to unlock some of this stuff. Actually, hold on. Unlocks the high performance executive card, reducing latency and making journeys to work. So I took a train today, but I was still late. Oh, I don't own a car though. That's why I'm taking the train still, because I don't own a car. Okay, let's just focus over here then. Let's go ahead and do this. Will have discounts. Let's go ahead and do that. I want those discounts. And then this is rewards, financial rewards based on performance. I want this because you can. It's kind of like a gamble. So you'll get awards based on your punctuation and landings, which means you'll get more money or more XP, one of those two, or maybe both. So I'm going to put my points into that, and then I think after that I'm going to focus on, I'm going to keep focusing on this branch. I think the financial branch. Just in real life I need some money. Huh? What's going on? Like yesterday, I ballooned my landing, but managed to save the G's minus, or sorry, 103. Very, very nice. Even though it was 340. Yeah. So you hit hard, but you were able to save the pressure. It didn't feel like a big thump, right? I can do all that in real life, and I don't need to have a simulator. You should go back. What's wrong with Beanie, huh? Oh, turn around, you mean? Yeah. I'm lost. Sorry. Talking too much here. Okay, so everything's looking really good here. 87% with fatigues. I do have vacation days. I might want to take one of those eventually. Bank account I have 10,000 with. So let's go look at the assets real quick. Not my ass, but my assets. Let's see if we can spend some money. Let's see. I don't have much in the kitchen. Let's see what's in the lounge here. So TV stand will increase help with fatigue, help with health. So let's go and buy a TV stand. And then let's go into lounge again. And let's see, TV stand I guess doesn't come with the TV. It's on sale though for 19. This will help with fatigue and health and with mood. So let's go and buy the TV. Alright, that brings me down to 7,000 now. The garage I want to look at. Here's the car. So if I buy a car, then I don't have to commute on the train, but the car is a crap load of money. $14,000. So that's, I'm going to focus next on car. I'm going to save my money now. And the next thing I'm going to do is focus on car. Because then I can get the car, and then my mood will go up, my job performance will go up, my fatigue will go up, my health will go up. So the big boost with car. And then I will be able to control the... I will be able to control the late stuff with the train. So that'll be huge. Let's see what, just buying those two things, let's see what that did. I got a minus 30 at, so you buttered that one really nice. Very nice in degrees. Very, very nice. He's got no clock. Too bad I was not streaming that flight. Yeah, that would have been really nice. So okay, look at that. We brought our fatigue up to 90% now. So personalized at 88%. So yeah, I think the next, so if I can fly today after my movie, I'm gonna look at doing. We're doing the exact same flight, just doing the return flight now, and then we'll do another one there. So, what's the schedule look like here? It's like it's the same. Okay, it looks like it does bounce us a little bit, but we'll mostly stay in this area because I have it set for a lower. I don't mind. I like flying into these airports. I actually have a lot of fun flying these airports. We got a message here. Let's go take a look at that. It says, Luxuria Bank House looking healthy over 10K. Why not invest in some upgrade? I just did that. Fantastic. Very, very cool. Okay, cool. Well, that's going to be it for today's early morning stream. We're going to see if we can do one later on in the afternoon. And see how things go with that. But hopefully that WinWing shows up so we can show that off. I'm super excited to see how that goes. Let's see what we got. Too bad I was not streaming. My last pre-BFU landing was 87 with a 97. I forgot to record that. But Will saw it, so witnessed it. For your information, when you type @Beanie, it does not mean @ In order to @ me, write @Beanie. Oh, yeah, you have to do the whole thing. Yep. McDo stream coming. Hopefully it's coming. Hopefully it is. But thanks everyone for coming in for today's morning stream. I do plan to stream here in probably in about 4 hours. Probably in 3 to 4 hours. Probably closer to 4 hours. Probably 4 hours. But we'll hopefully see everyone in 4 hours for the McDo stream if that does come in time. If not, we'll do at least one flight. We'll do this flight here, a Dublin over back into Heathrow here. But again, thanks everyone for coming in for the morning stream. We'll see everyone hopefully in a couple hours. As always, take care, and we'll see you when that stream happens.